You know, I could have kept going, but whatever. We're going to keep it moving. Seriously, why is it that you could look at everybody in this genre, everybody in this underground? Because that's the whole thing that people don't seem to understand, is that Juggaloism and being in the underground are not exactly the same thing, but they are very, very close together. Because if you go underground enough, you will meet Juggalos. It doesn't matter what fucking music scene that you're in. Techno, dubstep, punk, metal, rap, definitely. It doesn't matter. Like, even, I guarantee, even if you were to go into, like, the undergrounds of, like, jazz and fucking whatever, you will find Juggalos. Because you don't seem to understand. Not every Juggalo wears one of these. Not every Juggalo gets a tattoo. Not every Juggalo reps the shit on the outside. You want to know why? Because it's been made so blatantly obvious to people that you cannot be a Juggalo out in the open. People just don't accept us. It's like, seriously, it's a prohibition. If you can't walk into somewhere sporting a hatchet, man, just on a regular, and people be like, oh, if they know what that is, they'll be like, I don't know about you. And if they don't know what it is, they'll be like, oh, why are you wearing a pendant with a guy running with a... And you want to know what? This is so much more than just a record label. This signifies family. And you want to know what? If you want to call it a gang, you can call it a gang. You can also call the Christian religion a cult. It really doesn't matter. Whatever your terms of definition are, you can run with that. But being a Juggalo, that's part of being a family. And by family, it means if you can go to a different fucking city you've never been before, ever, and you can run into somebody with a hatchet, man, and all you gotta say is whoop whoop, and that motherfucker will immediately, if they're down and if they're real, they will immediately holler that shit back, whoop whoop, and then you have just made a connection in that city. You now are able to find people that can get you shit. You can possibly find somewhere to stay. Maybe you can find a job. I can't even tell you how many different hookups I've gotten in my life strictly because I'm Juggalo. That was the only fucking reason. Shit, I've been told there are fucking hoods in different places in the Midwest where if you ain't a Juggalo, you can't walk there. What, are you kidding me? I thought that was reserved for, like, them crazy crack slanging, fucking gang banging, gun carrying... Oh, wait, that's right. There are Juggalos that do that. I forgot. But you want to know what the point of all this is? Is that there are crack slangers that listen to Lil Wayne, too. And there are probably crack slangers that listen to Queen. And there are probably crack slangers that fucking watch the Blue Man Group. And there are probably murderers that read Stephen King books. And there are probably murderers that watch Barney the Dinosaur. People are fucking sick all on their own. You don't need any of that external shit. All that's going to do is refine it a little bit. If you got that fucking evil, dark nastiness inside of you, then you're going to go and do some fucked up shit no matter how you do it. Whether you go and be a fucking painter, you're going to do some fucked up shit eventually. It's going to come out. If you're going to be fucking, whatever it is you're going to do, if you are a fucked up individual, then you are a fucked up individual. And that's just how it is. Being a Juggalo doesn't enter into that. The problem there is that a lot of fucked up individuals are Juggalos. Why? Because it attracts a certain breed. Do you listen to the music? Then you should know. They're talking about murder. They're talking about injustice in the world. They're talking about the paranormal. They're talking about God. They're talking about the devil. They're talking about crazy shit. Crazy people are attracted to crazy shit. Opposites attract, but similarities attract as well. Which must be why so many Juggalos are Juggalos. And it's also a reason why I've met a lot of people that I have and know a lot of people that I know. And then so many of these people that are like me. Because I'm a fucking Juggalo, man. That's what it is. My entire life is defined by being a Juggalo. And I said it once before, I'll say it again. That is why I take it so personally when people attack Juggalos. Because you're not attacking Juggalos, you're attacking the stereotype of Juggalos. And it's funny, people want to look at us like we're just some other fucking ragtag group. No, man. People in the highest echelons are Juggalos. I know it. I know for a fact. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they're huge fans of ICP, Twisted Blaze, Boondocks, Dark Lotus, or anything else. But a Juggalo is a Juggalo. A Juggalo is a person that will not allow somebody to tell them what they're doing is wrong simply because they think it's wrong. You can't tell me that I'm wrong just because you think so. Somebody told you something before? Well, you want to know what? That person was misinformed. I became a fucking juggalo because I was the kid that was getting cracked on, getting laughed at, was never really all that popular. And shit, I just wanted to fucking find somewhere where I could fit in. Get in where you fit in, that's what they say, don't it? And fucking, I start listening to the music, and the shit is crazy, because I'm young, I'm 12, 13 years old. I'm listening to this shit like, whoa, they're talking about the boogeyman stabbing you with a broken broom in the face and shit. Talking about the House of Horrors. Like, you don't hear, nobody had heard no shit like that before. Even the people that had done horrorcore in the past, if that's what you want to call it, they never done it like that. Even Isham, who I have the utmost respect for, Isham did Homie the Clown, but I don't really know if that's exactly what he was going for, that wicked clown metaphor. Because really think about it, man. Wicked clown. That is what ICP is about. Wicked fucking clowns. The dark carnival. You go to a carnival to be entertained. You bring your children to a carnival. How can there be darkness in that? How can there be wickedness in that? You want to know why? Because sometimes the rides scare you. Sometimes there's a freak show. Sometimes there's a house of horrors. Sometimes you see scary things. You want to know why? Being afraid is a rush. It's adrenaline. Whoa, that was fucking creepy. People like it. Why do you think ICP has been able to create a fucking empire underground with this much fucking help? They got a fucking documentary shown on TV one day. That album went platinum. I believe that Malenko was their first platinum album. I'm fairly certain. And I'm also fairly certain that that happened after they went to Island and the documentary was put on MTV. I could be wrong about that, but I'm fairly certain that that's accurate. Now look at that, one day. One day was all it took. And that many fucking people were like, dude, look at these crazy motherfuckers right here with the dreadlocks and the face paint. They smash people's heads with microphone stands. They jump out of the crowd and go crazy. I don't know what drugs they're on, but I want some. The ICP, I've seen it in their press kits, man, from the old days. Word of mouth. That was their strongest selling point. People talk about shit like this. That's, I think, why ICP is getting so popular now. They got a fucking sketch on, they got a sketch on Saturday Night Live. 2 in a year, actually, which is mind-bending to me. But, I mean, just look at that. Right from there, immediately, I cannot, even my mother is like on these web pages, oh, people are talking about this miracles, and oh, people are all making fun of it. Yeah, well, you want to know what? For my opinion on all that, stay tuned.